Football right here on Prime. So it's 2nd down and 4 as the second quarter commences. Jackson Hawes. Meanwhile, in the tent right now is the great left tackle Dion Dawkins, who's being evaluated.
Okay, he's a guy that can come in and give them some experience. You know, they've had such entire NFL, so let's keep an eye on that left tackle, see how he does.
Close to 15. Man, he's so good about it. He probes the line. He sees where the
before you abort and cut it back, because it allows the offensive lineman to be able to hold their box. This continues to be a good story. And with Dalton Kincaid down, 85 Halls, great block there on the edge to give him.
Or actually Elijah Moore, number 18. Stop there. You know, it's not out of the 10.
Yeah, looks like he's snapping back up, ready to go. He's coming back on in the field. I think we may have a holding call. A couple times they've kind of I love that when they make a call in the field and they come together. And and once again, Lassiter was there to make the initial contact.
Mika Ryan, a couple of wins in wild card games. Meanwhile, Ray Davis is now in the game. He's in the backfield. Shakir moving back 13 off a 4-man rush. The pass is taken there by Joshua Palmer. Came over as a free agent from.
He doesn't really have a one. You know, Dalton Kincaid is his tight end who's not playing tonight. You can see he's found 6 different receivers that he's throwing the football to. So he just finds the open man.
3rd down and 3. That pass is caught. Can he get to 80? I mean, obviously he had Randy Moss at one point.
Yeah.
But there were a lot of years when Tom had kind of what Josh has right now. And he, you know, unless it was Randy Moss, it was it's any number of guys.
Yeah, Edelman or Gronk or one of those guys. But you're right. I mean,
go for it again on 4th and 2. Went from their own 30 and made it the first time, led to a touchdown. So on 4th down, they convert again. They go to Ty Johnson.
Right here in man coverage, he ends up picking him up late, and because he's a rookie, they're trying to get him out there, keeping him clean and letting Allen make that throw on 4th down.
Look out here.
Well, he just was able to slip through right through the right guard. 310-pounder somehow is able to get through there. They're sliding that defensive line that way, and he
in second year here in Houston. 2nd down and 12. Under pressure, pocket collapsing, down he goes. Well, sooner or later, Will Anderson was going to get a sack.
Anderson and Hunter usually are on the other side, but this time they move him over there against Dawkins. And Colin is his ability to either step up and out or get around you. And that time, 51.
This season, he now has a sack in 6 consecutive games. 3rd and 22. Boom, throws low and incomplete, intended for Shakir. So the heat was put on again. It's 4th and 22.
And he's got to be able to use his speed and cheat to his left or right, because usually Allen's going that way. And now Alshire, nice job there spying and forcing that ball out.
Reserve with a hip injury and a groin injury. He missed an extra point earlier. Now a 44-yard field goal to tack on 3 more. 9.5 to go in the first half. Buffalo now leading 9. At the Colts next week, at the Chiefs the following week. So this is a little bit of a gauntlet right now.
It really is.
The Texans.
Yeah, they go up to Indy next week. But it's a huge opportunity when you look at trying.
Fielded at the 4-yard line by Knoll. To the 23, and that's where they'll set up.
See with a win tonight what that does for Buffalo. Moves them up to 98%. Look at the Texans. You could win tonight, you're all the way down to 22%. So a lot at stake for both teams, but especially the team in red. % of his passes, that's the lowest in the entire year of any quarterback in the first quarter this year.
The 23-yard line. Woody Marks is the running back. The pass is caught, so there's completion. Number 9 grabs. He is their clear number 1. That's a gain of 24.
And they went heavy. They brought Blake Fisher in first, coming back to that football. The good timing. That ball was out early. And Nico Collins is a guy that can scare you on. He can threat you downfield and catch underneath. Yards after the catch. It's physical, 6'4".
flag is down. He points to his face mask.
Yeah,
Mills.
I think he got grabbed by the face mask, and good shot left, so he just got out of it and took off, tried to get some yards, but I think they grabbed his face mask right here.
For sure.
Personal foul, face mask, defense, number 96. 15-yard penalty to the end of the play. Number 57 is reported eligible.
Defense is Cole Bishop and Jordan Poyer able to stay back in kind of a too high, too safety look, or they're going to have to come down and help with this run defense that's been struggling in recent weeks.
And the rookie out of Iowa State gets planted after he crosses the 30-yard line by Benford and Bishop.
He was hurt in camp, kind of slowed down, but at the time Christian Benford, a big corner, 6'1", about 210 pounds, to just about a 5-yard, 6-yard gain.
3 picks already this season. A 3-step pass is incomplete off the back of the defender that time. Intended for Higgins and 5.
They had exactly what they wanted here against this rookie. It's rookie against rookie, condensed formation, a lot of space out there. And made a splash at the combine last year by running the fastest time, 4.28. But he was beaten at the line
with a knee injury. 3rd down and 5. Here's a little flip inside, but he's going to be stopped shy of the first down.
Saw Bishop again. Cole Bishop having as good a year as any safety I've seen all year. 4th and 1. Seen Buffalo be aggressive, and now it's Houston's turn.
On top of it.
Yeah. 4th
and 1. Can they get the first down of the run? Yes, they can. Breaking attack. Get it.
Well, that's a huge collision before, a couple yards short, but the rookie shows you how physical he can be when he needs to be.
Big time run. You see the reaction of Allen as this drive can bat it away or knocked away by a guy with his back to it. Poyer intended for Schultz. And it's broken up by his back.
Al, what the defensive alert alerts you to who's a threat to pressure, but watch the quarterback fall off momentum. Second time on this series that we've seen the ball underthrown where he had Schultz and before he had Higgins.
Flag is thrown. Benford covering Collins on that play. It was a first down play.
Before the pass, illegal contact defense, number 7.
So that moves the ball to the 13-yard line.
And more important, right at the line of scrimmage right there with Christian Kirk. You can see that's an obvious call. Remember, this is same offense for Houston.
Flip here. This is Xavier Hutchinson. One way, yard line. Xavier Hutchinson, another one of the Iowa State guys in his 3rd year with the team.
His receivers. It didn't look like he wanted to throw the ball as soon as he got it. I think he's looking to be able some effort to be able to try to come up with that first down. It comes up a bit short, but heck of a job on a play that was designed for him to.
5.5 to go. Woody Marks is the running back. Takes the flip. Gets hit in the back.
It's always amazing to me to see a team that is running the football and averaging about 6.5 yards a carry.
Tony Romo's not the only guy who can predict plays like Nostradamus.
Inside, and the way Woody Marks ran on that previous play where he got met back behind the line of scrimmage, point of attack.
19. We're going to take 15 seconds off. Please set the game clock to 5:04. The play clock.
Dalton Schultz, who's a great tight end, and it does a really good job with its zone or man of being able to win all year in this area.
Can they find one here? 1st and goal. Trent Brown moved over through a nice block. 1st and goal. 4:45 and ticking.
Ed Ingram starts on a double team right here and then works up to number 8 right there. Got some movement, so they get the 1st and goal.
11th play of the drive. Nick Chubb is the back. They've run it times and stopped at the line of scrimmage. Matt Milano gets in there for his first tackle of the game.
Well, Harrison, that's hard to slow down Nick Chubb. They're going to go a little tempo here.
2nd down goal. Christian Kirk.
I really like like how Nick Caley, the offensive coordinator, guys are in the backfield. Because they went fast, they just thought they're going to run the exact same play, run the football. They flash it. His eyes in the backfield, anticipating the run there by Nick Chubb.
Opportune time for Kirk's first touchdown of the season, which he does. So the difference in the game right now is the mixed extra point by Buffalo. 3:47. See the boots yet? So I'm gonna tell you.
Witt got his early.
Yes, he did. He's done a great job here in his 3 years coming over after and run the sand out at the 25-yard line to Caley.
Guys, it's time for Pressure Tested, presented by Nissan. No team has more interceptions than the Texans over the last 2 seasons, and this defense has taken one Super Bowl era. No team that has led the league in both categories has missed the playoffs. So at 500, we'll see if these Texans can.
Yard line. Allen throws, tip into Harding. Inside the 10, he's going to go all the way for the touchdown. A flag is down. Sheldon Rankins was the man who tipped it.
The return.
Illegal blindside block against the intercepting team, number 95. 15-yard penalty from the spot.
Watch him just feel the space, playing zone, reading Josh Allen's eyes, and was able to finish on it, be able to come up with that tip ball. Great job by Zero, gets a hand almost player out of USC, and then here's the penalty right there on Knox, 88.
It's on Derek Barnett, the 3,600 passes since the opener in 2019, and that would have been one without the penalty.
That's right.
But back to the 30 they go. Start this possession and stop for a 3.
They again brought Blake Fisher in. They went with their heavy personnel. They've been showing this look. They did it earlier. And look at Buffalo. They had 10 guys at the line of scrimmage. That's one way to improve your rush defense. To stop the run.
Making his presence felt. Great career. 9 years out of Boston College, picking the 2007.
Yeah, they've been getting criticized a lot about the run defense with Bernard and Milano there in the middle. But if you've watched him over his, the thing that he does so well is he really does a good job of feeling the play. Another tackle for a loss.
Pectoral injury kept him out of. Pass is caught at the 35-yard line and taking it to the 25. So it's 4th.
Hat size is
47.
They're going to kick this field goal. Obviously, take Carter.
Made one earlier from 24 to extend the lead to 4 in 30 seconds.
Find your fun again. Ships, am I right?
156 left in the half. So Allen tonight is 11 of 15, but for only 88 yards.
Back and forth to the end. Let's not forget, that was a pick 6 that Josh Allen threw, and Derek Barnett, and they got to settle for a field goal instead of the touchdown.
Instead of it being probably 17-9 to start the third quarter. Ray Davis to run the kickback. Spinning, still on his feet, for a touchdown. 98 yards. Hear him.
What an amazing runs into the back of one of his own players. And I think because of that, it created just a slight hesitation in his tackle. And because he ran into the back of one of his own guys, he's able to spin around those two defenders. But instead, he's kept his feet.
Extra point by Matt Prater.
Now this is when he runs into the back of one of his own guys right there. You have a couple of Houston Texans. I mean, it happens fast, but there are a couple of guys that spun. He went right around two guys that could have been there to make the play. So this is what the NFL hoped to see with the rule change. People wanted to see more returns, more opportunities.
Go! That's the four. Well, the league is getting what it wants. That's 4 kickoff returns for touchdowns. So 16-13. I think that was Chris Tabor, the special teams coach. Bench. Meanwhile, you got Tremont Smith here. And he'll bring it back out to the 25-yard line.
To see how this works. You see, he's right here. You got a couple guys that look like they're into the open space, and the poor kicker. I'll do respect to Pat McAfee and other kickers out there. He had great with that.
Got the ride to the 32-yard line. Goes that pass. Gain of 7.
They got a guy. It's a backup quarterback. 29th start. Started his first 2 years. So he knows how to handle this. Seconds.
Exactly. You're playing both ends against the middle here.
Yeah.
You're right. You got to look at the clock. You got to look at the clock on the other end. And into Buffalo territory, but Collins is hurt. So Collins makes the catch.
By Cole Bishop, 24, who's kind of bracketing him from the inside. So he beats 47.
And it cost him 10 seconds. It's an injury. There's Collins, so he gets up and has to come out for at least one play after making that grab.
And we show you finishing a play. He doesn't even see what he's doing with his left hand. It's the epitome of a shoestring tackle. He's off to the races.
They would have been charged by taking a timeout there first. They'll have 2 passes caught here by Dalton Schultz.
This will be a 30-second timeout.
Now Benford, the corner now is going to go out.
Leaders right now in the AFC, Denver and New England both riding a long winning streak. The cards right now.
Bigger story for you, New England or Indy? If we would have talked about we're at week 11 going into week 12.
You see somebody.
Yeah.
We don't have Indy on the
Daniel
schedule.
Jones in Indy.
Oh, yeah.
That's been an incredible story.
Tremendous. Mills hangs in there, throws, caught. Kirk on the run to the outside. He goes, Christian Kirk.
This Mills talks about calm feet, calm eyes. He writes it on his call sheet as a backup quarterback. Opens up, and how about the yards after the catch by the veteran Kirk? They got a shot here.
Yeah, turning around, no. Higgins makes the catch, but he's out. Second down.
Or it looked like he might have gotten that right foot down, but definitely not able to get the second foot down. Love the location out there of completing it.
Clearly out. Again, you got Ursery, the rookie out of Minnesota, the left tackle. Clock. Wow. So now they're pinned with 9 seconds. Now you almost have to throw it into the end zone.
Yeah.
Make sure you get out. Meanwhile, you're going to be running the next play minus your left tackle. End up picking Higgins in the second round. A few picks in front of this guy.
Looks like he's going to be okay. They're going to
Fisher. Meanwhile, this will be the first snap that Ursery has missed this season. Hell of a time.
The one spot, this is their best. If he can come back, it's the best their offensive line has looked all year with health-wise. Let's see what they do here.
Second and goal. No timeouts. Mills. Flag is down. A flag is down. Jaden Higgins for the moment. Here we go.
Defense in 39, the rookie, and it's actually not the rookie. What a job of finishing. He actually writes that down on his call sheet the week of the game to remind him of not to feel his of Mills is on display.
Fairbairn. 20-16. So the game was kind of going along. It was an interesting game, an intriguing game.
Yeah.
But it's the great.
We were talking about what you say, 12.5% of his passes complete in the
1/8.
Yeah, 1/8. And here's his 3rd week in a row. There's one thing you can really give him credit is being able to look through. Remember that big kickoff return by the Bills? What an answer by the Texans to come.
Took a minute and 38.
Same guy.
Stoic. And they'll have one play from the 40-yard line. Ray Davis. Very low-scoring games. In fact, their games have been the lowest scoring in the league this season.
That's just under the last 2 minutes of this first half.
38 points per game in the Texans games this season. Speaking. 20-16 Houston.